I don't go around to my like fellow Jews and be like, "What's up, kike?"
I feel like people do that though.
Maybe
But I
in
guess
select
like we don't go up to
versions.
each other and we're like, "What's up, cracker?"
What's up?
And we're live. Just kidding. We're not.
Haha.
Welcome back to the podcast, gentlemen. How are you guys doing?
Oh my god, I'm so happy to
good.
be back.
So happy. We just watched E3.
Xbox briefing.
It was pretty good. There was a lot of lackluster moments,
The
but
hype is just Halo always.
yeah,
Yeah, always Halo.
they left that 2 hours in. Like, we got to get these people to.
Are they usually
last
2
one.
hours too? Like, it doesn't seem like they're usually that long.
I
I
thought
thought
they were
it
an
was
hour.
an hour and a half
Oh, it was
because we started like 15 minutes before. It was about like an hour and 40, I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
you're
we
right.
started the stream early. But speaking of which, gaming streams back on this channel. Don't forget, if you're listening to this podcast and not watching the video, then don't forget to subscribe to the Bleach Boys. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/.
We also all have Twitch.
Yeah, we're all on the Twitches now.
So
I don't
you're
really-
Ian Pian. I'm Big Hawk.
I am Who is Mr. Anderson because I cannot change my name because it's been 60 days.
Also check him on Spotify and anywhere where you can search Who is Mr. Anderson.
It's him.
Instagram, everywhere. It's always him.
Mr.
It's never not him.
Yeah, I keep asking who it is, but it's always me.
It's always that guy. When you sit at a table,
Dad jokes.
when you sit at a table with your dad, do you like who is Mr. Anderson in that scenario?
We usually have an intense like stare down.
Oh, wow.
I hate
And
where
then
this is going.
And then we have dad joke battles.
Why do you hate the way this is going, Ian? You got problems with this format?
Nah, dude. I
Dads.
just love dad jokes.
So I had an
He
interesting
just loves
scenario.
dads.
Oh,
I had an interesting scenario to pose for you guys.
what's up?
How do you think the first person who
9/11 happened.
I hate you. The first person who invented the N-word,
Damn.
what do you think they were thinking?
No, it comes from.
I know it comes from the Spanish word. I get
Yeah.
that. I understood that part. But like the
do you
person
think
who
they were-
adopted it and changed it and made it
To
their
how
own
we know
was
it.
just like
It
There's
was
so many. There's so many connotations or different versions of it. To be honest, there's the camaraderie version. There is the derogatory version.
wait, I wanna see somebody write out the like hard R word and then just like in parentheses camaraderie version.
friendship.
It's with the A.
Friendship version.
Wow.
I guarantee it just comes from like figuring out a word to call like your slaves. That's where it starts.
It's one of the only derogatory words that is actually used in said like camaraderie version. Like I don't go around to my like fellow Jews and be like, "What's up, kike?" You know, like, this is my fucking.
I feel like people do that though.
Maybe
But I
in
guess
select
like we don't go up to
versions.
each other and we're like, "What's up, cracker?"
What's up?
Well, nobody would, and I guess I say fellow white person, but I just say that provocatively for anyone that's in our
My
apartment
fellow-
complex.
There's
white
actually
person.
I forgot there was like either a YouTube video or like a History Channel thing about the history of the N-word and where it came from and
What is it
everything.
called?
Huh?
Do you remember?
I
what
don't
the title
remember.
Of it
I
was
just-
It's
called?
called History of the N-Word by Austin Anderson.
By Neil deGrasse Tyson. No,
Wait, what? Did you say the foreword was by Neil deGrasse Tyson?
yeah, forward by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Wow. Jeez, man.
No, it was on. I think it was a History Channel. I don't know. I remember watching it with my dad. Late
With
at
your
night.
dad?
With my dad.
With me pa.
With the actual Mr. Anderson.
With my dad's. That's such a weird like new thing that people are going to have to navigate
My mom's and
deal
my
deal with
dad's.
more regularly. Like not it just being like an isolated scenario where like it's strange to one person. It's going to have to adapt and change and be normalized. And do you think it has already?
I think it's normalized. I don't think it's a weird thing at all.
Speaking
I
of,
don't think it's weird
did
anymore.
you guys ever hear of the GameStop tranny person?
Oh yeah.
You heard about that?
Oh,
And
the
it's
person yelling? That,
yeah,
yeah.
well, the girl the guy that's transitioning into a girl, she's in a GameStop, and then she's like the guy behind the counter keeps calling him sir, because he's a very muscular, like he looks like Hulk Hogan.
Looks masculine.
Yeah, he looks like a dude, and his voice is really low too. The only thing that's different is the fact that he's like wearing a pink shirt with like a sweater over and like a longer blonde hair.
Right.
But how like this guy gets mad at the GameStop employee, and people are like defending the transgender person by saying like you're supposed to. I understand like okay if you're told that he wants to be called a she, that's what you have to do. Like that's how it is now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, he has the right to be like, yo, I want to be called a she, but also like,
How are you supposed to know?
well, she overreacted for sure. Cause the dude was like, oh, I'm sorry. He was like, you keep calling me a he.
It's ma'am. That's what, and literally like that. It's ma'am. Like over and over again, and then goes and like punches all the displays and leaves.
Yeah, like obviously he wasn't fully in the right, or she wasn't full. Oh fuck, I don't know.
Oh, I
wasn't in the right, but
there were clips
they
I
weren't in the
I wanted to show. That was one of them, and there was another clip that I wanted to watch on the podcast, but we never set it up.
Yeah, we can set that up for another podcast. I wanna add more segments and come up with unique ideas. It just we can't do it the day of. We have to like think about it, execute it, and
it has to be like a preemptive thought.
Yeah, do it during the week.
Well, can I just show it to you on my phone, and then you can have a little clip of it in the video? Okay,
pull that shit up.
Oh shit, my phone's dead. Let me pull it up on your phone.
Pull that shit up, Jamie.
Is it on YouTube?
It could be.
Yeah.
You guys talk about something really quick. I'm gonna look this because this is so funny. You have to see.
No, I want to go back into those really deep subjects because, like, I didn't mean that it's strange for me that people have two of one gender of parent. It's just how often do you hear about it still currently? I don't know anyone in my formal upbringing, like anyone around me and their parents, where that was a thing.
Yeah,
yet.
I guess. I mean, just being in like Hollywood and LA and stuff, for me, it's been really normal. Just because it's not like every other person is same-sex marriage, but it's just like it
is becoming more popular now.
Yeah, I guess we're also in California too.
Same-sex marriage mixed with
having kids,
adopting a kid, or some other method. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's I don't feel like a parent has to be a guy and a girl. It's whoever takes. It's like
Of course not.
It's the whoever is the caretaker and person that brings that person up.
There are certain things that you learn from like a male or a female role model, but it's not necessarily like necessary.
No.
Like I mean, I grew up. My dad was hardly there.
That's true.
And a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
And I turned out fine just because like if I I turned out fine. If I had two moms, it would have been kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It would have been different, but it would have been the net result would be the same.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's also like, it's not that the gender really matters. I think it's whether you can be a good parent or not, and not everybody can be a good parent.
Right.
There are very shitty parents out there that raise very shitty demon spawn.
But a lot of kids that turn out like that are ones that are like privileged, I feel like.
Privileged, or it's just like people that don't know how to take care of a kid. They should have had kids in the first place at that time in their life.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that out in the world, and what are you going to do about that? There's nothing really you can do unless you the government starts instating reproduction laws and shit.
The people with the prejudice are going to be dying out. That's for sure. No doubt about that.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I forgot what I was reading, but they were talking about how it was like a global warming, if how we're all basically fucked by 2030 if we don't figure shit out.
Yep.
And how overpopulation is becoming an issue, and that how now we're gonna in the near future we might have to instate a global rule where people can only have one kid.
Yeah, they've done that in China so far.
Yeah, I think China does it. But it might be a worldwide thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also this thing I was listening to, they were talking about how they were getting in. I think it was a podcast. It might have been Joe Rogan or something.
Mm-hmm. That small podcast.
It's always Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
that small little.
Just little Joe
there.
Rogan. I forgot who it was. He had a environmental scientist on Joe Rogan.
Okay.
I forgot the guy's name, but it was a really good podcast. I have to look that up. But yeah, basically he was saying they were talking about having if we go down that path, we might have to like instate like tests to be like if you're a fit parent.
Wow.
And then it's like, do we want to go down that path? How governed do we want to be? And if that's even necessary. Like it was a very interesting conversation they had.
Damn, you can't give everybody the perfect scenario because the bad scenarios are what breed the best people sometimes, if you think about it.
Yeah, yes and no. Yeah, I guess you could say that if you're looking at like people, like people and like people in the limelight or like people in the entertainment industry or like,
yeah,
you get these like stories like where like I came up from nothing or like
yeah.
So I think
Started from the bottom, now we here.
I think it adds character for sure. But you can't say that all hardship breeds character, I guess.
You know what my response to that is formally?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys want to watch this video?
I
really
do want to
quick?
watch this
Okay.
video, and I'll throw it up in the video after.
So I'll say when I start it. I'm starting it at 15 seconds.
Yeah.
No, don't. You've seen this?
Yeah, the
Yeah. Okay. So basically,
Yes.
in Arizona
Yep.
this week, some lady was out hiking or whatever and fell and broke some bones. Okay.
She broke her
Jeez.
leg.
And then they had to have a helicopter come in and rescue her because she couldn't move.
Oh, I've seen
So you have seen this?
everybody's seen this.
Damn,
It rolls
dude.
across
I was
Facebook.
laughing so hard
It
at
just
it
like
though.
keeps fucking
It gets
going.
insane, dude.
I'm surprised
But-
she's alive.
Yeah, I know. At first I was like, damn, I feel bad.
I would
like,
die.
what if she's
Because like
dead?
all of her blood really either rushed to her head or her feet.
You saw how fast she was going at
Yeah.
one point. It's like actually.
And it just keeps fucking going.
Hold on, where's like the part where it gets actually insane?
It's so funny though. Like, and the thing is like, why aren't they fucking doing anything about it? Maybe it's just that they can't stop it. Like if they tried to interrupt, it would.
It just cuts to like the.
It was fun. It would be funny if it was like a 21-year-old or something.
I know.
but, like,
Then
when
the
it's
thing
so
is, she's
old-
fine. Like
Yeah.
that didn't kill her or anything.
Right.
It could have, I guess, if it kept going like that. But she's okay.
Yeah, how'd they stop it? Did they ever like announce?
They just left her down there. So yeah, I watched like the video of like the pilot coming forward and saying what happened. And this is something that happens like 1 in every 200 flights. They said.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and basically what will happen is like they'll have a line that goes to the ground. That keeps her stable.
Yep.
That line came out of the ground. They tried to lower her down to make it like kind of unspin
Right.
and then come back up. But with the propellers, it just like pushes like a down force that will constantly spin the body, like, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Was she already out like before that? Do we know?
No. She was like awake and
Damn.
experiencing that. Yeah,
Sure.
she had to have passed out from the G-force. There's no way.
I'd want a KMS. I'd want to like lose my life.
The
during that moment.
speed that she was going at was just like
Jesus
insane.
Christ.
But they just said like it's what happens with certain rescues, and then what they ended up doing was just lowering her down to where she wasn't spinning and then flying her the rest of the way. So she's at the bottom of the thing while the helicopter's flying, but they said it was only like half a mile.
Oh,
So
that's not bad.
I'm sure she's just happy to be alive. more
Yeah.
than anything. That's fucking.
but it's just like I could not believe how fast her thing was spinning. Just
Yeah.
like
I
a
wonder
little
how many
clip of
Gs
that.
she was pulling because like what is it, 9 or 12 G's? You start passing out or start
Yeah.
losing consciousness.
It's amazing. I remember doing something that a roller coaster that had G-force associated with it. It was at Knott's Berry Farm, and that thing, like, it was the only roller coaster I've ever been on that the G's were so like it was making my eyes start to like see black. Like
Are you talking
Oh,
about
damn.
Accelerator?
it was one of the
The
it
one
was
that shoots it?
I've only been on Knott's Berry Farm or to Knott's Berry Farm once.
I love Knott's Berry Farm. It's like
Been
one
a
of
long
those.
time underrated.
It's super underrated. The thing is, like, you can go basically any given time except the summer and do everything in like 3 hours.
Yeah,
That's the only thing
that's what my
like,
dad and I did.
It's like, well, we're here and we're gonna leave now.
Is it because nobody goes there?
It's nobody goes there because like if you're gonna be in Orange County, you're most likely gonna go to Disneyland anyways.
They used to advertise really well. They don't anymore.
They have their like niche and like their passes are super cheap. I think they're like $70 or something. It's
Sure.
like Six Flags.
For an annual pass
Yeah.
or one day? Oh wow.
And I personally like it a lot. I would go more if it was closer, but you know, it's like an hour away. I'm not gonna
I
drive
hate
an hour.
roller coasters.
I love them so much.
I'd actually be down to go, like, to be honest, like even soon, because I haven't. The last time I went to Six Flags, I mean that I've gone on everything at Six Flags so much. I haven't been on everything at Knott's Berry Farm, I don't think.
They haven't really added much. Like I'm trying to think. They have, as far as roller coasters, they have Accelerator, Ghost Rider, Silver Bullet. They added this one thing. It's called Hang Time, where you like the first drop it goes inward,
Yeah.
What?
and then you hang there, and then it drops. It's
That
not
sounds
scary though. It's actually
scary.
really nice.
Ears upside down for a second,
Yeah. Well, no, like you.
or vertical face.
Yeah,
Just-
and then you
oh.
go on through that.
Damn, that sounds like that would be jerky though on your back.
It's actually like super smooth. It's after you get over the fact that you're like hanging like that.
Yeah.
It's really peaceful. I don't know. For me, I find certain roller coasters super relaxing. I don't know why.
damn.
Just like you know, if it's a smooth roller coaster that goes upside down, so you're not pulling crazy like G forces or something. It's just kind of like you're careening through a nice little thing.
It's just chill. Just
Still
chill,
never
bro.
gonna do Goliath, and sorry, Ian. Yeah, Ian can't be part of this conversation because he hates them.
I'm like, yo, the craziest thing I'll do is like the Mummy at Universal Studios.
Got it.
Epic.
I can barely even handle Jurassic Park, man.
Yo, Jurassic Park opens up soon. The new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably go on it just one time to just be like, all right, I did it, and
And
then
it's different.
I'm
Cool.
down to go to Universal the next time. I haven't been so fucking long.
it's so fun, man. Honestly, it's like the fact that it's right there.
Well, you just get drunk when you go, don't you?
Yeah, it's sick.
the same like
Yeah.
method too. Every time you go
Yeah.
get on the tram first. Tram ride studio tour guide. And
Get
guess
fucking
what?
lit.
That's what I would do. I would get fucking I would fucking hit up the vape, burn one right there
It's
in
fun
the
as fuck.
fucking right in that shit.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, like, there's never a lot of people there. It's
During
like,
the summer, there's going to be crowded though.
especially because of the new ride.
What about Wizarding? Like, yeah, and how about Wizarding World? Like, I haven't.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't been.
ride for Harry Potter's dope,
Yeah, it is.
and then like the whole area is just cool, and like the food they have there is good. The
What did they
butter beer
replace
is
to put it
okay.
in? Nickelodeon.
Huh?
It was the Nickelodeon thing, and they took out the amphitheater, the Gibson, or no?
Wow.
Was it the Gibson? Yeah, Gibson.
Yeah.
They are adding a Nintendo Land.
Yeah, and like I think next year
Oh, like
they-
Mario Kart and shit. Right?
they've been building it. Either
Yeah, I
next year or
guess
the
you
year
could.
after, they're gonna add that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's gonna be in the lower lot.
yeah, next to fucking Transformers or whatever.
It's just cool. It's like I really like it there.
It's just kind of
Something
disappointing if you go to the one in Florida though.
Oh really?
'Cause
It's
it's-
crazy.
Well, because all the rides they have here are like a million times better because they just have so much room.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Mummy in Florida is like 4 minutes long. It's
Really?
like it's like this crazy thing, and like there's like pre-shows, post-show, and there's like these crazy effects. Like where there's one part where like you think the ride is ending and you're pulling into a station, and the whole room lights on fire,
Oh
and
shit!
you like drop down.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. Their Mummy's insane.
Now, who wants to go first
coasters.
on the spinning wheel?
I'll go first.
Austin wants it first.
Spinning wheel time. Damn.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Chance time.
Ah!
All right. Here we go. You ready? Well,
How
it's
we-
not facing us. So guess what? Here we go.
What
I don't know what it is. It's the yellow one, I think.
Weed?
You guys smoke weed.
Dude, smoke weed.
Time to burn one, bro.
Give me your burn.
That's epic.
Bruh. I'll even give you a 2
Uno.
for the price of 1 on that one.
Weedo.
Wait, I'm not smoking weed though. If I get that.
I'll do it for Ian.
Yes.
Wow, he took a big one, dude.
Is that what weed sounds like?
It's funny if you look at like our notes for things that we wanted to talk about. We haven't talked about any of it.
No, we started off with the N-word and like
And then-
gay dads.
Gay dads.
N-word. Gay dads.
And then roller coasters.
No, that we have tires.
But with all this E3 hype that's happening, and Austin gets to go again.
Just for one day.
I know, for one day.
Because
but with
Nintendo invites me for some reason.
I know, man.
It's the randomest thing. Like I think it's hilarious, and I'm not gonna fight on it, obviously. But the Nintendo like PR people just keep inviting me every year to go and visit their booth.
Throw back to our epic Nintendo video.
We went last year with the intention of like making a lot of content out of it,
And we didn't.
and then we just like didn't.
Well,
We were
we're-
just there, and I was so like out of shape and huge, and just barely able to keep up as far as like the walking.
The year Austin and I went though was ass though, because like that was the first year they like started having people come in for like to pay to come in.
Yeah, because before it was exclusive. It was like a industry exclusive, so you could only go if you were like worked at a GameStop or fucking like were in a development team or were us for some reason. Because we were like press. Yeah, we went as press.
Well, dude, if you are for sure going, set it up so like record some of that Pokemon gameplay, dog.
Well, yeah, they're usually super
They-
like against us.
Well, no,
doing
they
it.
let you do it over the shoulder. That's
depending on what the title is. Yeah, I'll
That's
do
what
as
they
much
let
as-
us do for Zelda.
But
Yeah.
when we went last year, they didn't let us when the first thing we did, which was Jump Force, and they didn't like.
Yeah,
allow
it depends
that
on
at all.
it depends on what Nintendo wants to do, but I'll do as much as I can. I'm gonna bring my little fucking Osmo.
That shit got me
Yeah.
hyped for Jump Force, and then Jump Force comes out and it's fucking
Trash. Even when we were playing it though, I was like,
You could tell it was like just like an experiment, like not really a hashed out idea.
Yeah. Well, it's just like it looked like a skin for like Soul Calibur or something. Like they just like changed everything.
Yeah,
Changed- Yeah.
it got me hyped for that fucking Jurassic Park Zoo Tycoon game.
Oh,
came out.
that game was fun.
I think it is good. I think it got positive reviews, and
it's on Game Pass.
I never played it, and I love those games.
Then you should, if we all get like the PC Game Pass, it'll probably be on there too.
Yeah.
I will.
Do as you
Because I remember it was like $20 or something for a while, and I was like, Ian, you should get it, and he was like, no, I don't end up playing any of the games.
Yeah. For me, I feel like
ever. Just like me.
I want to get it, but it's just like one of those things that's going to be a time sink. And I'm just like,
Not even that. It's just like I would get it, play it for a bit, and then be like, I'd rather play something with my friends.
I'd rather play
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, we're
Speaking-
so. If you, the people that were watching the live stream were probably like, these guys are fucking gay. Like the first thing we got excited for was Minecraft. We're like, oh, this is from the creators of Minecraft.
The first time we were like, we thought it was a whole new IP. We thought it was like a whole new pixel art
Yeah.
thing for a second. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
This is like way bigger news than
But it was just like a top down
top-down
Diablo
Diablo
type thing.
Path of
Minecraft.
Path of
It looks
Exile.
dope. I'm excited.
Yeah. It looks
I'm down. If it's like Diablo but Minecraft style, I'm in. You could probably make houses or something with the blocks and shit. I'm down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do for sure with that. I'm excited. I mean, I just hope it's it will be fun.
What are we
Halo.
all doing in Minecraft right now? So what was the last thing you did, Austin, aside from burp on my beautiful podcast?
I burped that way.
like what, behind?
Yeah.
Like, does that do that?
It deflects it.
It
Yeah.
deflects it behind, not at me, just like
Yeah, it's like a cup. You
it's
know,
the wall.
thermodynamics.
Damn,
Do you
dude.
know what that means?
Nah, man, I went to a
It's
public
dynamic
school.
thermos.
Thermos. What am I doing? I got pissed last time I streamed because someone fucking stole my Darman horse armor.
My
Bruh,
Darman
it was-
shirt.
and it was
yeah,
his
and you
own
literally
bro-
just
it was
I,
his own brother.
I got in to just be like, hey, what's up? And he's like, yo, you stole my shit. And I was like, what?
Damn, you actually legit thought it was Ian, or you were just guessing?
I was guessing. Who did we find out who fucking has it?
No.
99%, it's Matt Anderson.
That's
I
what
don't think it was Matt. I think Noah might have it by accident.
Yeah, I might.
Or,
be it.
well, I don't think Angel would go and pick that up.
Where
but-
was it? In your chest or in,
No, so
It
I
was
had,
hanging up.
hanging up on the wall
in your room?
behind the fucking record player.
Ian presented like a possibility though.
It
that-
fell off and despawned.
yeah,
like
that
if somebody went and hit it.
Somebody went in there and like clicked.
Same
it,
thing
it
with
fell
the
off.
record.
So things
I-
that have fallen can despawn.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. God damn it! So it's someone else's fault then that fucked it up.
Yeah.
No, it's super rare.
But
That
who
really sucks.
we have to do?
I
like
know,
a-
and that's the thing that I realized. I told you is that
Java
You
code.
can't-
nobody
make
in
it.
the stream gives a shit about fucking Minecraft. Why are we getting so in depth about this? But like,
Dude, it's important. If
But-
they're hyped as long as we're hyped, and I'm hyped.
yeah, you can only get those in chests in the world. in like dungeons and shit. And at first I thought that you were talking about the leather armor that was already on the horse. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to take that. I just took my horse. And then I realized like it was the diamond armor.
I want my diamond horse armor.
Nobody has it.
And
I only have
backwards.
gold horse armor, dog, and iron.
Yeah. But other than that, other than getting pissed about that, I am mining in Minecraft.
Yeah, are we still doing that trade, Ian?
I lost so much shit last night, dog. I don't even know if I have saddles.
Bruh. Oh, damn. That was the saddest shit to hear at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's just like Ian and Kylie dying repeatedly by falling from a high place trying to get
In the
their shit
nether.
that they fell.
So here's what happened, okay? And I noticed I was doing this yesterday because I was getting, with my pinky, I was getting shift and control mixed up. And I was like, this is going to fuck me up at one point. And of course, I go up to a ledge. I think I'm holding shift.
And you fall in.
And I'm actually holding control. And I sprint off the edge. And I was like,
Sprint? I didn't know that.
yeah,
I
with
thought it was
control.
just double tap for
I
that
no clue.
only.
So I did that and I'm like, okay, fuck. I got a pickaxe. I ran all the way back around. I'm like, I'm just going to mine down this thing. I'm mining. And then it's just an open hole straight down. Cool. And I'm like, this is the last chance I have. I use Kylie's person. I'm like, Kylie, let me use your person and mine straight down. Mine. Another fucking hole straight down. And then I just get my guy. I'm like, this is the last hurrah. And I finally get back. I get all the way down. I start getting the loot and my loot like despawns right in front of me.
What?
Diamond armor, diamond pickaxe,
Oh
sharpness
my
3
Fucking
sword,
Lord.
all gone. But that I'm not really upset about that. My levels are gone. I don't really care. But I was able to like get the horse armor and all the stuff that because you can only get that in those places. So I was like, that at least was like semi worth it. I mean, I lost probably 20 diamonds, but
Fucking Lord.
at least I got the horse armor. We had like, I don't think we got any saddles, but we got like 3 more horse armors. So
That's so insane.
That's such a sad gamer moment.
yeah. But then I went down, like we went in mined after you got off, Trevor, and I'm
Yeah.
already back at like 25, level 25. So
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were saying that it was going fast, and you're like, oh, okay, this is actually okay.
yeah, I was just more upset about like all my diamond armor and shit.
Dude, we have guest houses, or we have vacation houses.
Yeah.
in Austin. I guess we all do. Like you have your swamp house.
My spawn put.
Which is just like Kylie's old hut that was out there.
I refurbished it a little bit.
I know, but it's funny because like I was like, oh, because you're like, dude, did you see my new house? And I was like, no.
Did you
And
guys
I go out
look
there
at-
and it's like, wait, where is it? We couldn't find it, and all I could see was Kylie's hut. And I go in there and like, oh, this is his house.
Did you guys go look at my place?
I haven't been on yet.
No, Ian.
Oh no, yeah, we did
It's pretty
after
dope.
you got off,
It's pretty dope.
and we're like, damn, because we went in there before you got on like last night, and we saw like you had like a koi pond in there,
Yeah.
and you turned it into like a farm.
Yeah.
Pretty sick, dog.
Koi farm.
Indoor everything, all cobble, all
Yeah.
fucking just impenetrable fortress, except with a pickaxe.
But yeah, dude, let's just talk about Minecraft.
Hey man, it's
forever.
what we're hyped about right now. I'm not gonna apologize.
I haven't
for
had
it.
this much fun with the game in a while.
Exactly.
That's for
Me
sure.
neither.
And just collective fun, just being able to have fun with your friends, like
Yeah.
low key.
Yeah, and Lily and
We had a
like
fucking
everybody
LAN
plays
party.
it now too.
Yeah, it's so cool to go on. Like the first few nights we had it up, it was like me, you, Noah, Matt, Angel, Kylie, Lily,
Yeah.
Trevor. Like, damn,
So many fucking
everybody's
people.
there.
Now everybody just gets
Go
on
Plex.
intermittently, but we're all working toward these common goals in a lot of respects. And like Ian and Kylie play together a lot, and fucking
Dude, we almost have I'm pretty. We have 20 Eyes of Ender now.
Damn.
Yeah, so we're like nearing the
Dang.
end.
Yeah.
And when we get into the nether or the Ender, like we can fuck shit up.
Yeah, man. Gotta kill that Ender Dragon, resurrect him, kill him again, resurrect him.
Now I'm wondering if that Minecraft Dungeons is the Minecraft like announcement they're going to be doing at E3,
No.
or if that was it, or if they're actually going to do a base game Minecraft.
No, I think they're gonna be talking about 2.0.
Hopefully.
Minecraft 2.0.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
That would be dope.
Well, just the 2.0 update, which is like, as I said to you guys in chat, where they're supposed to make every aspect of it cross-platform. So it's or cross-play. So we'll be able to play with people on Xbox, like from this server. They'll be able to connect via Xbox, Switch, phone, and Windows 10 version onto the Java client.
That would be dope.
I was really hoping at this E3 thing that they were going to announce some sort of like Halo 3 remastered thing, which they don't really have to do because I know it's like
Halo 3 is where that stops in Master Chief Collection.
yeah. Well, the only thing they did do is like just make it 60
in
FPS.
4K.
Yeah, but
Sure.
dude, they could revamp the graphics, like do all the cinematic trailers like they did in Halo 2.
Yeah,
That shit was so cool.
full movie worth of like
Yeah,
crazy
literally an hour and a
cinematic
half of cinematics in Halo 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Didn't realize
It's
that.
crazy.
I need to play through the games again. I don't think
Yeah.
I think I've only really played 3 and 4.
I'm gonna leave that for PC.
Bro, I've played all of them like so many times.
I mean,
Two, I've
one,
played.
obviously.
2, I've played at least 20 times, like all the way through.
Really? Because I heard 2 like wasn't the greatest one. Like it's like
Sure,
the
I mean,
No,
maybe
what do you mean?
mechanics wise, it's great, but it's
No, 2 is known as being okay. 3 is known as being the best.
That's what I thought.
Then
yeah.
2, then 1, and then after that, it's like probably 4 and 5. I'm
multiplayer
sure.
was so hype on 2 though. Damn,
And Halo Reach is kind of like the one where it's like polar opposites. You either love it or you hate it, just because it's Halo but completely different.
What about ODST?
ODST, they were just trying to get games out. They wanted to get out of their contract. That's what happened.
Yeah.
What about the RTSs?
Halo Wars.
Ugh.
Or what was the one that Spartan, like the mobile one they had?
Oh, Spartan Assault, and
Yeah.
they even have like the arcade box now for.
Oh yeah.
I think I actually got 100% on Halo Wars. Because back in the
first one?
day, yeah,
What? On
back in the
Xbox?
day, I would 100% all the Halo games. Like I have Halo Anniversary 100%, Halo 3 100%, Halo ODST
You played an
100%.
RTS though. That's amazing. I never would have imagined.
I only
even-
did it for the achievements.
Really?
I might not have 100% on it, but I definitely like. I know the other ones. Parker and I would do the games together to get 100%.
Damn.
Yeah,
I love that mentality.
yeah.
All about the achievements.
Do it.
It wasn't about the
Do it for the
achievement. Well, it's about the Halo achievements. Because
Right.
back in the day, dog, this Vidmaster challenges. Do you remember those?
No.
So in Halo 3, they had Vidmaster challenges that were like they were so hard to get. You had to play like on a certain day at a certain time,
What the fuck?
do a certain thing on a certain mission, and if you did all 4 or 5 of them, whatever, you got reach or recon armor.
Damn.
Which
I
was the
remember
armor-
recon
yeah.
armor, yeah.
The recon armor was armor that only developers had for the longest time, and then they put it
Damn.
into the game, but through Vidmaster challenges, and that shit was so hard to get. But of course, I did it with like Ryan and Stuart and Matt. Like,
Fucking Ryan.
yeah,
God, those guys play fucking shooters like it's their job.
they love that.
Have you
shit,
guys heard
yeah.
from Ryan recently? Does he play at all or no?
He plays PS4. That's
Oh
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he plays Ark, he plays Ark now, like all the time.
Damn. I remember he was on Destiny for a while. when
Yep.
it
Yeah,
first
he
came
was
out.
all about Destiny, but
I think I played with Ryan for a while actually.
PS4 just doesn't feel the same. And I wanted to get into it because like my friends had it, like those San Diego people had it.
Right.
But then it's like it's the same thing. Like you'll play for a bit and then kind of slowly stop playing it and then nobody's playing, and then when you get on, it's like not until some game comes out and then you're playing for like a few weeks and it's like, okay. Like
Yep.
I like PC is just so much easier, and I don't know, Xbox is always just like there type of thing.
And now that
With
they're
Halo.
now that they're so closely tied together,
Yeah.
it really just makes sense to.
Makes it
Kind of.
easier.
I mean, we play these consoles sometimes just for the exclusives. So like God of War, Spider-Man, all these
And for the
games
chillness of it.
PS4. Yeah.
It's so relaxing to just like chill, like with the instead of like on keyboard and mouse. Dude, Austin hasn't said any words. He's just been like moving his hands around like
Bro,
the
like,
past
I get it.
I smoked wood.
You smoked weed. This is what happens.
wood time.
Bruh.
Bro moments, man.
I wanted to give my longest bruh.
Bruh.
Is this podcast falling apart already, dude?
No, man. This is how it is. It doesn't have to be like over and over and over. Just like
Yeah, dude, it does.
It really
This is
does.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's is actually a lot more relaxed.
Stop, Austin, you feck.
Whoa, that
You
that
fuck.
got really.
Can you
close.
spin the wheel for Austin? Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Oh wait, he already did it. Do
Yeah.
it for me, please.
All right,
I don't need more
It's
wood.
chance time.
Chance time. Here we go. Bless all.
Austin, switch
People.
it over
Switch it over to Streamlabs, Austin.
How do I do that?
Bruh.
on the computer, dude. Austin's high as
Here we go.
fuck.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Did I
Weed
really get
again.
weed? Oh wait, no, it's the one next to it.
Yeah, you have.
Is it give punishment or death wing?
It's give punishment.
With a smile.
Ian's personal concoction. And
I just put that one
addition.
up yesterday.
Here we go. Back to the cast.
So I get to give one of you guys a major punishment.
Great.
Great.
And that punishment is going to be Trevor has to wear the cowboy hat.
Bruh.
Bruh moments. I knew you wouldn't want to wear it.
Trevor's the yeehaw peepaw.
Get out.
Officially, damn, it's so dark in Trevor's corner.
Trevor's dark time.
Yeah, man.
Damn, dude, that's like honestly a little scary.
Yeah. It's darkness. There's a dark cloud hanging over me.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see is my little pea.
Jesus Lord. All right. So we have like a tipped over glass here sitting in our
Damn.
room. This is Austin's addition to the aesthetic. So Austin and I are going next week for Saturday and Sunday up to the gayest place in California.
San Francisco.
San Fran. Oakland.
Cisco. Yeah, we're going to Oakland, but we're going to see Porter Robinson. Beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
but,
beep,
so wait, Trevor, are you gonna drive the whole way, Trevor?
Oh, we'll switch off.
Damn, no, you should make Trevor drive the whole way.
Or Trevor can drive the whole way.
No, man.
Are you guys gonna drive up the coast?
No, it takes so much longer.
It's
It's like
it's
6
pretty.
hours, or 4 more.
We can't
A lot more
We can't like
time.
compensate for traffic though. In really, any direction we're going.
No, it'll be if you guys are gonna have to leave
6 or
hella
7.
early.
Yeah.
No,
On
more
Saturday.
than that. It
Like-
takes 6 hours to get there,
What
or
time
5 hours to get there.
and you have
We
to
have
be
to be there
at
at
what
11.
time?
to check in?
Yeah,
Damn.
because the festival starts at 12.
Bruh.
You guys are gonna have to leave at like 4.
It's like 12 till 2. Damn, that's a
Yeah.
long day.
Well, you don't have to get there at noon, but I mean that's when it starts.
No, I'm down.
You guys are
We're
gonna
paying-
have
we're
to leave
paying
at
for
like
it.
4.
Yeah, might
Did you
as
get
well.
those yet? Did you get the tickets?
No, she's gonna call tomorrow
Bruh.
because like everybody should have got an email.
If I were you guys, I would go home
I already
Friday
did.
and just fall asleep immediately.
I already Venmo'd this person $100.
For what?
Fuck them.
No, don't worry about the ticket, man.
Bruh.
I paid money too, so
Bruh, where's my ticket though?
You
I'm working
Venmoed somebody $100 for your ticket?
Yeah, man.
yeah, because that's how much it was.
Bah.
That's my friend Michelle bought them for us
Oh.
because she was gonna go. I was gonna go with her, and then she can't go.
Wait, you sold it to me for a profit? Fuck her!
No, it was the
Kidding.
same matrimony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she sold it to you at a price.
Jesus Christ, Austin.
I
Austin's
can't talk.
high. I should have given Austin another weed.
No.
Bro, yeah, no, he should. He should just get killed.
I need to leave soon.
He should just
Nah,
get
dude.
killed.
You need to get killed right here.
Nope.
dude.
Nope.
Damn.
Dude, yesterday was fun. Playing those old school games was fun.
Fun times.
Retro, man. Yeah. Like, if you guys want to come out and see more streams, don't forget to let us know. Hit us up in the comments, Twitter, anywhere else. All
Yeah.
the various socials.
I also think like we're going to be streaming a lot more in the near future, just because all of us are now kind of. I mean, you
We're
guys
a
have
lot
been
closer
streaming.
together.
Yeah. But I'm talking about just streams in general. Like you
Mhm.
guys have your own channels. I have my own channel. We have the
I don't
Bleach
even
Boys
stream on my Twitch though. The last few streams I've been doing are on YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah, on the Bleach Boys.
I did the way I'm thinking about it right now is the more that we can develop Bleach Boys, the easier it is for us to like do like the podcasts and do single things like the Twitch. But I can understand also like wanting to build that up now and then bringing that over. But
Yeah, it might be. I mean, the way I look at it, it could be either way. We could either build up the Bleach Boys first and then spread out to our Twitches, or we could build up our Twitches first and then push it back to the Bleach Boys.
yeah, I also do like the having the Bleach Boys just being stuff that's together.
It could be
And
like a
then-
multiplier effect if it works
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to have a Twitch channel just because they treat their platform differently than YouTube. It's not necessarily better or worse. It's different for
We should go on
different
D Live.
rules.
D-Live
No.
time.
It's literally a meme, and PewDiePie is going to, like, as soon as his contract's done with that, probably just never
leave.
stream on there ever again.
Remember when
Yeah.
Austin like knew about it before everybody's like, "Yo, PewDiePie's about to start a new stream platform thing."
Insider information.
PewDiePie had an interesting ad on his latest video. It was for a service. It was like something straight out of Black Mirror. So it was like a social currency system. And it was basically like he wanted to be on the front side of it. So he's getting all these kind of referral links in there. But it's where at one point, given this model, you're going to be able to use your social status and like a point system generated from it to buy items, to purchase items from a service. So
Sounds interesting.
That's fucking weird.
yeah, it's weird for YouTube, or it's weird for PewDiePie to promote and sponsor his video like with this idea.
Yeah, well, don't they do something like that already in China? Not where you can buy stuff with it, but
You have a social score, yeah.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I can't imagine.
Black Mirror.
I can't imagine that in this day and
Nosedive.
age.
Season 3, episode 2.
Did
You
you
say
watch one
no?
yesterday?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying that's like Nosedive is the one with the social currency. It's an episode in Black Mirror.
Oh,
Yeah.
in one of the earlier seasons.
Yeah, that's a good episode. It has fucking what is her name, Bryce Dallas Howard in it.
Is that the one where like it's all based off of like people's perception of you or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And then she like starts like stupid shit happens to her, and it just starts her thing starts nosediving.
She's Dax Shepard's wife, right?
Nope, that's Kristen
Dunst.
Isn't she in the what?
No,
I
not
don't know.
Kristen
It
Dunst.
is not.
No, it's
the lady,
Kristen.
no, isn't the lady from that episode the one that's in?
No.
The one that's in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard, Ron Howard's daughter. Red hair.
Oh,
I think she's very attractive, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ron Howard's daughter is in
The one from Arrested Development, bro.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both Ron Howard and her.
Oh, that's funny. I need to watch that show. I haven't watched it at all.
The latest season can suck a fucking fat
yeah.
one,
The
dude.
last few seasons can suck a fat dad.
Fat
dad.
Fat dad. They can suck my fat dad.
Sounds like such a good insult.
Suck a fat dad.
Just like, what the fuck does that mean?
All right, I'm gonna get my fucking
Wheel
It's
spin.
time for chance time. That's the new one.
Suck a fucking dad, bro.
All right, here we go, you guys. Let's figure
Spin
out.
it, yeehaw, people.
Let's learn how to read.
Let's learn how to read. Is that Deathwing? That's
Bruh.
Deathwing, dog.
Bruh, give me the rest.
Damn, is he going the full Deathwing mode?
I'm gonna eat all these chicken sausages lathered up in hot sauce. It's actually my favorite one. 'cause
Professionally made by Ian.
Oh my god,
Stower.
there's so much sauce.
I'll have one. That sounds good.
Do it. Give one to Austin, and then also Austin smoke more weed.
Oh, I need to leave soon.
Oh god.
Dude, I like the addition of the wheel in the podcast. It makes it more exciting. See, like, look at what's happened. Austin's high out of his brain, high out of his gourd.
Mistake.
Trevor is officially from the south.
What
And now-
if we raise the Yeah. What if we raise the stakes with the wheel?
How so? Like double or nothing or something?
No, like
My ass
want
is
it,
gonna
like-
be not happy.
a one chance to get like 4 or 5 shots where you have to like
Get fucking.
like drunk in one go.
Or like later on in the show, we have a multiply round.
No.
I'm down to have like a version of it where it's like
I need some water.
here, I got water. It's like the podcast, but it's like the
That
drunk
must
version.
be high. Fuck. Because that like didn't get me as much as I just thought it would.
It's nice. I like the taste, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I dig the fucking taste.
Like we should have a podcast version where, and it could be live streamed because it would be really funny, but have it where every 5 minutes you have to drink. And it could either be a shot or a drink, like something like that. But you have to like drink, and by the end of it, you're fucking wasted, and the whole wheel can just be shit to like fuck with you, and you have to do it like 5 times.
That would be fun. That'd be a fun time.
Yeah, that should be like another episode is like,
Like,
Sounds
actually being scared of the things that are on there would be.
Sounds like alcoholism.
dude,
but
I'm
it sounds
scared of the
fun.
things that are on there. I don't want to get shot. Like when I'm not drinking, I don't want to drink. I don't drink shots ever.
Right.
And I don't like the last stab. You handle it much better than everybody
It
else.
tastes good, dude.
It does taste good, but it fucks my whole like.
Well, guess what?
My mouth gets like tingly.
We're
Very weird.
We're doing a damn hot wing video soon, so you best be ready, dude. 10 wings up and down. We're gonna ask questions from the viewers. We're gonna have to answer.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
like while we're doing it.
No, just not. We're not doing it live or anything. We're just doing
I'm saying,
like
So while we're eating it, we're gonna answer questions.
Yep.
Are we gonna call it hot threes?
Ha ha!
Oh, Morty.
We should call it hot boys.
Why don't we just call it the Bleach Boys Eat Hot Sauce?
Hot boys.
Volume 3.
Yeah, how many times have we eaten something hot on this goddamn channel?
I know, we're basically a spice channel at this point. What are you doing?
There's so many videos that we have,
Tongue.
like of like the Pokemon pack versus pack, like doing the shots and like hot sauce thing that we just never released.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting ideas, just not executed well and not like.
Well, it has like a great. So the concept of like playing the game and then doing a shot every time, that would have been great if we executed it properly. But
I don't see anybody doing that.
it looked like ass when we shot it. That's why.
Terrible.
The hard part is if you have cards with sleeves on it, they're reflective, so you can't light up the cards properly without it just looking like shit.
Yep.
And you can't. We're not going to play with fucking sleeveless cards that are useful.
It'd be funny if we just got like the plastic cases for our whole deck. It's like,
I mean, I guess you could rebuild your deck with nothing beautiful.
Yeah, just have only shit.
Except GX cards.
Yeah,
and
but
just,
the
like,
game is
non-full
so
art.
hinged on GX now. Like,
right. So
But if it's just us playing against each other, like
I could give a shit less about normal GX cards. I'm not.
that is true. The ones that I have like
those.
5 of, like
Yeah.
I could spare some of them.
yeah, it's true.
I have like a million ho-hos.
We should do a stream on that, to be honest. I think
We
that'd be
tried and it did horrible.
we should do it again.
in the middle of the day,
yeah.
maybe.
Middle of the day, yeah, would be better.
Maybe it would be better on Twitch.
We did it before, and it look all the setup for it. We're like, okay, we got to do
so
this,
bad.
and then we actually. I think that's one of the streams like that you probably downloaded because if you remember, we did it like right over there,
And it started off and it like ended in like a minute.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because we were just like, wow, this looks like ass. Like you literally couldn't see the cards at all, and we're not gonna like read out every single card, and who's gonna remember what's down there unless like it just didn't work out.
It's one of those things that you probably need a commentator to actually, like, if you want to do it properly.
I guess we can look up videos like how they do Magic the Gathering tournaments and like kind of get ideas from that.
You need someone like, oh, Austin played ho-ho, and he has a.
Well, we
attack
have
move
3 of us. Guys, we have 3 of us.
3.
Look, so 2 people play and 1 person is the commentator.
It just sounds like we would need a lot going, like maybe even like graphics and shit, like where you would have like screenshots of the card that would go up, like, you know,
Probably multiple cameras too. I don't know. It's something that we could do because we have all the cards. We have like
it's a lot of setup. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
it's just
so many we have so many memories like on this channel. Like just thinking about that isolated thing where we just decided to live stream playing Pokemon.
yeah.
Just one night, random late night thing with music.
Pokemon.
Yeah, with
People
like
blasting.
people playing the music. I want to start doing that again as like people doing requested songs like for the meme and stream.
Yeah.
That shit was always funny. Like just sitting. That was like how we heard like Ram Ranch the first time was all of us sitting here and like playing games, and then you just hear 18 naked cowboys like super loud, and we're like, oh, this is great. You know what was my favorite stream actually is the Austin Anderson sleep stream.
Dude, we've done everything.
We should do that again.
We need to do the sleep stream, but with like actual audio. Like
No, because
what if they're paying though? If they're paying $1 per song, yeah, that would be funny as shit. And you're not gonna sleep at all. That's true. But like we could set it up so like I'm okay. I could stay up the whole night and I could watch the stream. And if something happened, like if people are actually paying, like if they paid me $5 to go in there and like hit some pans around, I would do it. Like stupid shit like that. I wouldn't mind staying up for something like that.
We should try it one time. That'd
compelling.
be funny.
It's
Like
an
just
interesting idea.
yeah, take the whole like the Asian Andy thing. It's that same and the Ice Poseidon thing because they don't do that anymore.
No.
We could just do our own version of it.
Yeah.
But that's something that we would have to set up. Like that would have to be a 3-day weekend thing because then the next day I would have to recover. Or Trevor and I can like switch off. Like I could do it for 4 hours, then he could do it for 4 hours.
That's a lot, dude.
All just for
Sleep
Austin to sleep
stream.
here.
And then like somebody would tell you to put Obunga up on the screen and just like have him. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to
make
watch this
loud
guy
noise.
sleep. Let's just watch Obunga instead.
Our most popular live stream ever recorded.
Oh, bunga.
What were they
Obunga.
saying? They were like, so I was playing a video or something, and they were like, "Why are you?" It was something where they're like, "We'd rather just see the static image of Obunga."
Oh yeah, well no, we were like I was playing Fortnite and I had Obunga just in the corner.
They're like, "Can we have an Obunga stream?" And you're like,
They're
"You'd
"Why are
literally
we
rather
watching Fortnite right now. Just put a gif of him breathing.
just literally the image." That's
We'll
all.
play music, and then I did like moving stuff with it. I made it move around on the stream.
Wow.
Abby's coming inside now.
Abby.
It's hot as fuck outside, dude.
Abby's getting acclimated. She's starting to be better. She's starting to be a better kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty cat.
Aw, she just meowed to affirm it, even though she's just hungry and she wants to knock over everything in this fucking living room right now.
Yeah, I
Cats
mean,
are weird, man.
it is funny because like when I was looking through our old video, go back to the old videos.
Yeah.
Looking through our old videos when we were ripping like the old streams,
Mhm.
we've done so many different things,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and luckily, like you can definitely see a progression of like quality through our videos. Like we're getting better, but
Yeah, if you go back to my very first stream on PUBG, I was using like my camera, like my handheld camera, and I didn't sync up the audio with it. And that was the first time we got like rated in a stream.
oh
And
yeah,
like all those people came in and like I was like talking, but then I'd be like, "Taba na mama," and then we'd be like,
We won, right? We won in that stream. I forget.
"No, we got super close," but they're like, "If you win right now, I'll give you $100." And of course we didn't get it.
Was that the one with Death Junkie though?
That was the Death Junkie stream, yeah.
Damn, I missed that dude.
Yeah. What
Bearded
happened to him?
gamer.
damn.
Death Junkie, our first fucking stream
Yeah,
rate.
he had like 20 viewers and he rated us with them, and it was just like so weird. Like
Yeah.
we had never.
I didn't know
experienced
rating
it.
was a thing.
And it's funny
until
because
recently,
if you go back into his video, the thumbnail for my live stream was your face.
My
Like
face?
that blue picture
Oh.
one. It was that, and he if you go back in his video, he's like, I know which one I wanted to rate. It was like this weird looking
Yep.
video. And he like is scrolling, he's like, yep, there it is. It's like this picture of you.
Dude, and like I remember one of the failboat raids, like I had an Edgar Winter like picture up there.
Dude, the weird thumbnails honestly work.
Yeah,
they really
big
do.
faces, like very weird and easily clicked on. It kind of makes sense.
Oof.
Oof, yeah, it's so funny if you go back in that video and he's like, wait, where is it? And like he gets down to like the picture of Austin, and it's just me and Trevor playing fucking PUBG.
Is it the one where my face is all like you bloated it out? Or
like
is it just-
super close?
It's just
up and
high
it's very
quality. It's just
blue
like a very high
colored.
quality image.
I've used it at like probably
Yeah.
100 times.
Dude, it used to be your fucking desktop background.
yeah, that one.
Like you used to see Austin every day on your computer.
I set it up like that for a meme, like for a video, and then I
remember.
I never changed
You
it.
just left it. And now it's probably Halo.
Yes, it
And that's
is.
probably Master Chief holding his helmet.
Now it's gonna be a new screenshot from this new trailer.
Him jumping out the fucking back of the pelican.
That shit looks so good, dude.
Dude,
What I don't
quality.
understand is, are they just gonna like kind of gloss over the fact that his armor is back to like Halo 3 armor,
Yeah.
or are they gonna acknowledge that? Because when the guy finds him, he's floating around in like the new armor, and that's like after the whole thing. You guys played Halo 5, right? Like
I mean,
he
I didn't,
basically
but-
has to fight Cortana in the
Yeah.
I know
end.
that. Yeah, I know the story, but I just never played it.
5 is the one with like the fly, like you're in the flying, you do like a flying bombing run thing in the end, right?
I can't. I need to play through it again. I remember I didn't like it that much.
I know it's not a conventional escape scene.
It just sucked because it's like, why? I don't know, the whole ending is just weird. The whole story is weird. Most of the game you play as the fucking other guy. Locke.
Oh yeah, and like he wasn't like an interesting character, wasn't he?
No.
Oh, in that whole four person scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool for the co-op aspect of it because at least there was like purpose for there being two people. Unlike
Right.
most of Halo, where it's just like two Master Chiefs.
Yeah, that's true.
This is going to be a pretty crazy game. I
I'm
can't believe they're
excited.
releasing it with it's going to be optimized for Project Scarlet.
Scarlet.
They're definitely not going to keep that name either.
No,
So
of
I
course.
want-
It's like Project Scorpio.
So it is a new console. It is not just the
Well,
The
I mean,
next
Project
X.
Scorpio was the
Right,
X.
the X. Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
But that's what they called it at first.
So are we getting they really have to clearly define a new console. Unless the bases are going to be the same, like we're going to be able to play games with the last generation, then I guess maybe
I don't think they
not.
should, though. They shouldn't do another jump from 360 to Xbox One. If they keep doing this like
Progression.
revamp of the console's hardware, that's fine. Because then you're eventually like your old Xbox isn't going to be able to run like the new games, and you're going to have to get a new Xbox. But to go from like Xbox One to like Xbox 2, but all of your Xbox One games can't be played on Xbox 2, and like you can't play with your friends on Xbox One, like that will fuck with Xbox way too much. And that's what PS4 might do, which would probably hurt it, I think.
yeah, well, I think what it's going to be like, it's probably going to be more akin to phone generations, where like I'm sure coming soon the original Xbox One is not going to be able to play new games, but the Xbox One X and the whatever the new one is going to be are going to be the ones that are supported. Because
Their idea, they're going to push the idea like the old Xbox One can't. I'm only talking about like don't break up the community.
right, I know that.
Like
Yeah,
people that are playing
they
on
can't.
Xbox One, same thing with Xbox 360. Certain people that are still playing Xbox 360 never had the money to afford Xbox One. And now they can't play with their friends that got the Xbox One. That was a big problem. Like when that happened was like, I didn't want to go for it, but I had to go for it because none of my friends were going to be there. But my friends were still on Xbox One. I never talked to them again. And like, I don't play games with them anymore.
True.
So if they do that, and it's going to be the same thing with PS4, if they do that and make it so that it's going to be a whole separate thing and you can't play with your friends on the old consoles, that's stupid.
yeah, I think
Abby, shut the fuck up.
it'll probably
understand.
like a generation window where it's like from this generation to this generation
Mhm.
supported on new shit. But it's not gonna be a complete cut off like Xbox 360 to one.
Yeah, I hope.
Well,
that seems like what they're doing though. It's like it's just going to be a new like updated
Get a
software.
fucking job, Abby. Get out of here and go get a fucking job if you want some food with your puffed up tail and shit. Yeah, you're about to eat somebody's toes, you piece of shit.
Kitty cat.
Oh
She's
my
always so
God.
nice when she wants food. Aw, cats are always so nice when they want food.
Yeah.
I wish these dog people would stop fucking me around, bro. I
Yeah.
want this goddamn dog.
Yeah, what's happening with that?
Person's
Oh.
very lackluster in their professionalism.
And that's from Bakersfield, right?
She's the
Yeah.
busiest dog adoption person ever.
Yep.
She's just always like, I'm so busy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, and sends me everything from her phone in like 2 sentences and like
Yeah.
an email.
Trevor's like, because so the whole thing was back when this all happened, they're like, yeah, they agreed to adopt the dog out to Trevor, whatever. And he's like, well, can I get it this weekend because this is a 3-day weekend?
She's like, whoa.
And she's like,
whoa,
slow down,
whoa,
sir.
whoa."
We're not trying to rush into this. You need to calm. It's like a dog.
Yeah. Just
And
for
then she's like, I want you to meet with the dog once a week for a month.
that makes
like,
kind
with
of
the
that kind of
trainer.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking dog.
No, it
like
makes
if
sense.
you meet
like,
up,
I'm fine working for it. There's
Yeah.
no problem with that. But like, and then also being this person who's not being helpful and slowing everything down, slowing the whole process down, is not a great idea. Because like, I'm a capable owner. I know what I need to do for this dog. I do want to meet the dog before bringing them to the scenario with multiple animals, but she's just slowing the whole thing down, and it's just it's
you guys could have
frustrating.
met 2 times already and gotten
Yeah.
this fucking ball on the
and
road.
she had a 5K she needed to coordinate for fundraising for last weekend, so that's fine. But this weekend I could have met. She's not. You know,
But realistically, at a
responding.
pound, you walk in, you pick a dog, you take the dog home. I understand it's different because it's a pound and like an adoption company, but like if you go and meet the dog and the dog likes you, really the only other aspect of it is like taking it home and seeing if it gets along with the pets.
Yeah.
You're not going to build a relationship that's going to be that much different over 4 visits.
Or
yeah,
training
or like
sessions,
4
yeah.
visits of 15 to 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, the dog's gonna forget about you by the time you see it next week. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be that you can be there. Like if they want you to build a relationship, go spend 2 hours with the dog, and then if the dog is like, if you guys are vibing, whatever, then you can take the dog home. If they don't feel like the dog is a good match with you, then they can say no. Don't waste like a month of time. And like that would have been a perfect time to do it because it was a long weekend. Kylie would have been home like the whole next week to watch over the pets. And they were just like, slow down, sir. You can't have. And to me, it just made it seem like they just don't want to even give up the dog. And even more so now.
And I'd send Ian a video of the like trainers and some people with this dog at a Starbucks out in Bakersfield. And he was laughing really hard at it because they just I didn't listen to it with sound on, but then he listened to it with sound on.
They just
sounded so dumb and like
they're like
retarded.
Look at the dog because they got like the puppuccino thing.
Definitely like the
and then she's like here's the first puppuccino for Booker or Boomer and then she's like he's eating the puppuccino and she's like he looks like he's done this before and the guy's like dogs just know to lick and like, the whole interaction with them was just so weird.
Dogs just know to lick.
Dogs know when it's something to lick, they're gonna lick it. That's just how it is. And like
yeah. Also, for people watching that don't know what we're talking about, Trevor is adopting a dog from this lady in Bakersfield, and that's what we're talking about.
I could have gathered that from the.
I just noticed we jumped into the subject, not really announcing.
I didn't put a title and like banner on it, just like boom, next topic.
He's talking about a dog that Trevor is adopting.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend, boys. It's been fun. We had a retro evening yesterday, played some Guitar Hero. You're making sound effects on the microphone while we're trying to have a professional podcast.
Damn, so what am I gonna I'll just do my own stream next weekend and then we'll do the podcast on Sunday night.
I'm down to do it Sunday night. I'm down to like even set it up before I like set it up on Friday so we don't have to so we can just kind of be fresh.
Or we can even do it. Oh, would you want to do it Friday?
I'd be down to do Friday night. I don't know what he's doing Friday night before.
I'm technically supposed to be in San Diego for that SeaWorld thing, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh,
wait, you're gonna drive back down at night, and then we're gonna drive the next.
Yeah,
morning.
That's why I'm thinking. That's like, it's a lot of driving.
That's a lot.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah,
We'll
just let her know.
Yeah,
just let her know.
I gotta let her know.
Get her done.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast. This is going to be episode 7.
Woo!
Now, episode 7. We've done 7 episodes of this beautiful podcast. Don't forget to check us out on social media, Bleach Boys TV. Check out our individual Twitch channels, Ian Pian, Who is Mr. Anderson?
That's me.
And Big Hawk. That's the greatest name I could have ever created. Don't forget to smash like if you're on YouTube. Hit subscribe if you are new. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that shit. Oh, I guess we don't say iTunes anymore, huh? iTunes, rip.
No more iTunes?
R.I.P.
Just Apple Music and
Yeah.
podcasts. Anyway, this is the Bleach Boys Dirty Laundry Podcast, episode 7.
Signing out.